A week after the cleanup began, and it's already a massive improvement on the water in front of Jade Resort on Quadra Island.
It was like my Christmas wish came true. That's all I wanted was for it to be cleaned up. So when Hamish called and said that they wanted to come right away, we were elated.
Hamish is with Coastal Restoration Society, which bid on the BC government job to clean up the sunken barge with a house on it in Gowlland Harbour.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's like what you see here. We brought in the tug and barge. They come in with a couple of excavators on board, and we start picking away, pick some of the easier stuff first, so all that debris that was floating on the surface, and then we get into the harder stuff like the docks that are still attached, and the barge that's sitting on the bottom.
We've reported on the story several times, and this is how it looked this summer. The barge and accommodation on top sunk to the bottom, right at the dock of the Jade Resort. The story is that the person who owns the barge was towing it through Gowland Harbour, but tied it up to a piling here during a storm, then never came back. That was over 3 years ago.
The barge, I was told it was going to be taken away, and then the barge sunk a day after I got possession of the property. The very next day, the barge sunk.
And as the landowner, he's been stuck with it ever since. Caroline Stark and Holly Fink then began operating the Jade Resort in March 2023, not expecting it would take so long for a cleanup to happen.
It was wild, actually, because you would come out and look out and there'd be fridges and freezers floating there, mattresses.
A family of otters had even taken up residence as the once impressive accommodation slowly disintegrated month after month. But now, piece by piece, it is all being cleaned up, and to say they're giddy about it here might be an understatement.
Hooray! Let's get it done. Let's make this resort, like the pride and joy of Quadra Island, like it used to be.
Still, there's the lingering resentment that it took the province so long to deal with it.
They don't stop and wonder where they're going to get money from when diesel hits the ocean or when oil hits the ocean. They just go clean it up and figure out the rest later. But it felt opposite for this.
The bid for the job was just under $500,000.